At times, it's felt like an invite-only soft open. That ends now. The SEC is back. This is what we know football Saturdays to feel like. Tradition-rich brand names. Welcome to the return of the conference, where, as they like to say, it just means more. This is college football presented by Geico. Glad you're with us from Oxford, Mississippi, as you're watching the SEC on ESPN. So much has been asked of these players, enduring sacrifices, and all in the midst of social unrest. Florida and Ole Miss set to clash, but before these teams do, they've made a decision. Here's Marty Smith.
Kind of par for the course. Been a long off season, ready to play. I get it.
Here's the guy that Florida fans are excited to get going, Kyle Trask, as he will hand off to Pierce. And Pierce will lower the shoulders and get it out to the 32. But Trask voted first team quarterback on the preseason All-SEC team. Last Gators quarterback to do that, to be first team preseason All-SEC, Mr. Tim Tebow.
It's been a while, and I'm telling you, man, I'm so impressed with how Kyle Trask has developed, taken ownership, grown as a leader, and has really gotten comfortable in Dan Mullen's offense.
Pierce went for 9 yards, 2nd and 1. Trask, look at the time he has to choose an option, and he does with Copeland. Pierce empties out, top of your screen, 3rd and 8 for Trask and the Gators after the turnover on downs. 4-man pressure. Trask resets his feet, and in doing so, gets the All-America tight end Kyle Pitts, who's going to be a matchup problem for everybody this year. Let's go to Matt in the studio. And now Davis joins him. Empty look for Kyle Trask.
There's Pitts.
Here's Trask in cut, and it'll be a 1st and goal Gators as he connects with Davis. 3rd and goal. Play action. And there he is, as you said, Kyle Pitts, first Gators touchdown of the season.
Just a great look. Ole Miss, full flow towards the stretch action off left tackle. You bring the athletic Pitts across in motion. You fake it, easy throw for Kyle Trask, and the Gators are on the board for the first time of 2020. Field.
And now Trask to the end zone. Touchdown, Grimes. The 6'4" senior. Hyper warp action here. Dueling turnovers, big plays, and Florida strikes back. Trask quickly gets it to Whittemore, and Whittemore takes it out to the 32-yard line. They bring 3 against Trask. They go with a receiver screen, and taken down is Justin Shorter.
Either change the flag or I won't be representing this state anymore. I mean it. I'm tired. Even before that, Momo Sanogo and Ryder Anderson from the Ole Miss defensive unit, they led a unity march across camp.
And we saw a united force earlier today as well, just before kickoff. Copeland had the 14-yard touchdown from Trask, and now Trask comes back and he goes to Copeland again. You know, we had a good visit with Lane Kiffin yesterday, Greg, and he made the comment. He said, listen, he goes,
here's what to do, but this is a new time. Let the players teach you, because their wisdom includes things he's never even thought of before.
Trask is able to connect with Kadarius Toney, and Kadarius Toney ducks free and has a Florida first down. So kick off your Sunday morning with NFL Countdown at 10 a.m. Eastern on ESPN. 3rd down and 7. Empty look for Trask. They bring 5 against him. Trask with time, and it's Toney again, spinning inside the 20-yard line, and Florida's on the move. 1st and 20 now for Trask and the Gators. Drives the ball to the 15, and Grimes comes up with the catch.
Nice accurate throw to set up second back on schedule.
Second and 7 for Trask. To the end zone he goes, and into the hands of Tony. Touchdown, Gators. Three touchdown passes in the first half for Kyle Trask, who is set to have a huge season. And consider what his career has been. The well-told story of being the forever backup and then last year coming in and becoming a star. And this is the first time in Kyle Trask's football career since 9th grade that he begins a season knowing he's the man, that he's the starting quarterback. From the arm of Trask, 3 touchdowns in the first half and back to a 7-point margin. Second and 10, 4-man rush against Trask. And over to Henderson. Xavier Henderson with the reception. Marty, second and 10. Trask going to connect with Davis, who gives a juke and goes ahead out over the 40-yard line.
So you don't have to work the sidelines just yet. Start to get into a rhythm.
Trask, plenty of time to set up and gets a big man, Kyle Pitts. One of the best tight ends in the country. Remember, they have the timeouts to use. In games last year, Kyle Trask, you put that in perspective, that season he had last year, you know, for 9 previous seasons from 2010 to 2018, all the Florida quarterbacks combined for only 3 300-yard passing games, and he had 4 300-yard passing games last year, including 310 against LSU.
And he was the missing ingredient. Florida's had great talent and personnel, but the quarterback position has been a roller coaster for a decade, and he has brought poise and accuracy and consistency to the position.
Guy who was grossly under-recruited here. 20 seconds to play in the half, and coming back for the ball that time was Pitts.
And still provides that same type of matchup problem.
Remember, 1 timeout in the back here, and you're not gonna need it. Kyle Pitts scores it. Tremendous first half from Kyle Trask. 4 touchdown passes here at Ole Miss for the Florida Star.
This is just one of those, Joe, it's Jimmys and Joes against X's and O's. Kyle Pitts has doubled, but when you look at the throw and where he puts the football, that's ball location, back shoulder, and just the enormous catch radius from Kyle Pitts. Man, what is a very difficult catch. He makes it look easy and secures the points before half. Beautiful 2-minute execution from Florida. They're in mid-season form, Joe, and they're only in their first game of the year.
Second and 6. See Tony look over to the sideline as well as Trask made the call. A little bit of safety pressure as they bring Jones off the edge. Pierce picks it up. Trask downfield, and with that, here is Pitts. Run, young man, run. Touchdown, Gators. '71-yard touchdown catch for the All-America tight end. And this Florida offense is razor sharp right now.
Just beautiful job here from Kyle Trask. He made the check before the snap, saw the safety pressure, knew the middle of the defense would be vacated, and he finds Pitts downfield for a big touchdown.
Kyle Pitts has 146 yards and 3 touchdowns. Man, oh man, is he something.
Can they get off the field by showing pressure here with so many Ole Miss defenders at the line of scrimmage?
3rd down and 12. To the near side, and lunging for it was Whittemore. Let's see where they mark him down. And that'll be a first down for Florida based on that spot of the extra effort from Trent Whittemore. Here's Whittemore again. Past midfield and gets it to the 46. What do you got for us, Matt? Pressure off the edge. Trask dips up, and then he's going to dump it down to Davis. Davis wrapped up and taken down.
Let's make sure that we understand all sides. Let's have empathy for other people. Let's try to consider the other person's perspective before we foster an opinion or comment on it. And I just thought that was such tremendous perspective from him.
Look at these moves by Naquan Wright. Up by 20 points. Here's the group that has been at 5 in an opener. As Zipperer will take it ahead. And bleed that play clock. And now play action, and Trask is the easy dump off to Pitts. And Pitts will have another first down inside the 15. Cannot say enough about Kyle Pitts and what he has been able to do. This is going to go on all year long. He has 7 catches for 153 yards and 3 touchdowns. I agree. Looking forward to that. A lot that gets revealed when you get to this part of mid-Saturday. To the end zone. Did he hold on? Yes! Touchdown, Kyle Pitts. And that is 6 now for Trask. 4 touchdowns for Pitts. 6 touchdown passes for Trask.
Man, I just love Kyle Pitts. I love you, Kyle Pitts. I want a Kyle Pitts jersey. I want a fat head of Kyle Pitts on my wall. This guy is a quarterback's best friend. Double coverage doesn't matter. Throw it up, high point the football, be strong at the catch, and reel it in for your 4th touchdown. Man, this guy is going to have a really exciting season if they continue to emphasize finding him in the red zone where he can be most effective.
Joe Burrow and Kyle Trask are now the only SEC quarterbacks in history to throw 6 touchdown passes in a conference opener.
And he has been so decisive, so accurate, has made great decisions throughout the course of the game, pushing the ball down the field, identifying favorable matchups, getting to a great check here on the first drive of the second half, finding Pitts over the top as he did the rest. How about this one? Just throwing up a prayer, letting my big, strong, capable tight end in the back bring it down for me. Everything has been going right for Kyle Trask, and he deserves it given how hard he's worked this offseason.